Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today we're going to be doing another Sephora VIB sale recommendations video because a lot of you requested this video. I did do a poll on my channel. I asked you guys if you want to see another one of these since the sale is coming up this weekend. Yeah, so 72% of you said yes, 12% of you said no, and then 16% of you said, wait, what sale again? But since most of you wanted me to do this video, I felt like it was only right for me to do this video for you guys and have it up before the sale. So if you don't know, Sephora is having another sale, which is, it's actually their sale that they have every year. It's just, they just had a sale a couple of weeks ago. It was the Friends and Family sale, and before that, they had another sale, which was the Beauty Appreciation event. So they have been really kicking out all of the sales this year, which I am not mad at. So they are gonna be doing another 20% off, which is bomb. Thank you so much. And you guys know when Sephora has a sale, you have to take advantage of the sale because they barely have sales. So I have a lot of products to share with you guys that I would highly recommend if you are gonna be shopping the sale. And I try not to repeat myself in this video with the products that I had in my other video. So if I did, I apologize, but I will have that other recommendations video down below in the description. And that way you guys can kind of see both of the videos and kind of have an idea of more products to put in your cart. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump in. I kind of feel like I did kind of grab some products that were a repeat. I know for sure one product is a repeat because I have this in every single one of my Sephora recommendations videos because it is a huge recommendation, you guys. Now the dates is this weekend, so it starts on the 26th. I'm gonna have all of the information that you guys need in my description because I don't want to screw up the dates. But yes, so make sure you check the description if you guys are interested in checking out this sale. But anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing all of the products that I recommend to you guys for the sale, if you're gonna be shopping the sale, then let's go ahead and jump right in. So you guys know I always like to start out with skincare, and I always try to let you guys know that whatever products work for me, it may not work for you guys, but of course, I want to share the products that I like from Sephora and that you guys may like as well. So the products that I recommend, and I always recommend these in all of my Sephora recommendation videos, is the products from Korres. And I know by now you guys are so tired of me talking about this brand, but this is my favorite skincare brand from Sephora, and every time they have a sale, I make sure to stock up on anything that I ran out of or even try some new products from that brand. So the first product I want to recommend is the Korres Wild Rose Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. Now this is a cleanser and an exfoliator in one. The thing about this though is you can exfoliate every single day with this product. Some exfoliators, my tongue feels like it's getting twisted every time I say exfoliate. But what I'm trying to say is some exfoliators are not gonna be good to use on a daily, but this one is so gentle on your skin. It is safe to use every single day, and that is what I use this for. So after I get done cleaning my face, I still go ahead and use the exfoliating cleanser. Even though my face is already clean, I still like to use this just to exfoliate the skin and just make sure my skin is fresh and all of that dead skin is coming off. So this is really, really good to use on a daily if you guys are wanting to use like a good exfoliator every day, then try this. And then we have the Vitamin C Active Brightening Oil. This is my third one that I have gone through. I did have the full size, but I saw that these come in like a little gift set. I believe they still have them on Sephora every year around this time of the year. They have these in little gift sets. So you get the oil, you get the yogurt cleanser, and you also get a primer, which I think is a really good deal. So if you are wanting to try out anything from Korres, I would highly recommend getting a gift set first. So you get a variety of products in the set. So if you want to try out, just say if you want to try out their moisturizer, but you don't want to spend that much money on the moisturizer, or if you want to try out their facial oil, but you don't want to spend that much money on the facial oil, try to get the sets because you do get a variety of products in the set. So you have the oil, you have a cleanser, you also have a primer. That's just one set though, but they have several different ones on the site. And the last thing I want to recommend from Korres is a cleanser. It's another cleanser, but this is the Wild Rose Foaming Cream Cleanser. So this isn't an exfoliator like the other one. This is just a cream cleanser, and I like this just as much as the exfoliating cleanser. The only difference is this is more gentle on the skin and it lathers up so good on the face. It smells amazing and it just makes the skin feel so fresh, and it doesn't dry out the skin as well. All right, so we're finally done with the products from Korres. Like I said, I know you guys are so tired of me talking about this product every single Sephora video, but it is my favorite and I can never get enough of it. So let's go ahead and talk about a moisturizer, and the one that I've been loving recently is the one by Tatcha. This is the water cream, and this is actually the product that I have, or that I had in my everyday makeup stash last month, I believe. Yeah, it was, because I did purchase this a month before that, and I told you guys I wanted to try it out, put it in my stash, so that way I can use it and let you guys know my thoughts on it. But this is really good, you guys. It's very lightweight. It literally feels like you're applying water on the face. It's so thin, but at the same time it gives you a nice subtle glow on the skin. Like, it's really nice, you guys. Definitely try this out. Now, this came in a little gift set. So I had the full size moisturizer, then it came with like a little bitty silk canvas primer, as well as a cleanser, which I think was like, that was like one of the best sets that I got from Sephora. And you do get the full size. I don't know if this is still available, like the actual set, but if it is, I'm gonna make sure to have it down below in my description, so that way you guys can put it in your cart. But I feel like this, like anything that comes in a set is the best. Like, it is your best bet. You're getting several different other products to try out, and the fact that it's gonna be additional 20% off of that set is like worth it. So if you can't find the set, I still highly recommend getting this alone, because it is a really good high-end moisturizer. So if you're into high-end, like a high-end moisturizer, definitely try this out. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the makeup. I didn't want to have too many like skincare or moisturizer products, because I feel like I mentioned quite a few in the other videos, which I'm gonna find my other Sephora recommendations videos and have them linked down there for you guys. But let's go ahead and jump into the makeup portion. I'm actually not gonna go in order, because I have everything in a box in front of me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dig in. The first one I want to talk about is a setting powder. Now, every single Sephora recommendations video, I feel like I always mention the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, which I feel like I should have mentioned it in today's video, but I just want to kind of introduce you guys to another setting powder that is bomb, that nobody really talks about, and I think is just as good as the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, and that is by Pretty Vulgar. Now, I honestly have not heard or seen any videos featuring this powder, so I wanted to just introduce it to you guys and let you guys know that if you love the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, you will like this. This is a mattifying powder just like the Too Faced Peach Perfect, and it also wears all freaking day on the face just like the Too Faced Peach Perfect. So definitely try this out. I think the only difference is, well, the main obvious difference is the color. So this is a translucent powder, whereas the Peach Perfect setting powder is more of a like a pink peach looking color, but once you apply it on the face, it still looks translucent. But that is the biggest difference between the two. But I feel like they pretty much perform the same, but this is, it's pretty good. That's why I feel like I need to mention it in today's video. But it's just as good as the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, which is why I'm recommending it in today's video. And if you guys are, you know, looking for other setting powders, definitely try out the one by Too Faced if you haven't already. I'm gonna make sure to have that one down below as well. But this one I had to mention in today's video because, like I said, I haven't really seen any videos or anybody really talk about this setting powder. So definitely try this out. I also want to recommend the one by Marc Jacobs. Now this one is also very similar to the Pretty Vulgar setting powder. This is just more of a high-end setting powder. So if you're wanting to try out anything from Marc Jacobs, I would highly recommend the setting powder. This is the coconut, it's called the Finish Line Perfecting Coconut setting powder, and this is translucent. This has a little, what do you call it? Like a little film right there. It's like a little mesh film. So what I usually do is I shake it up like this just to get that product up there in the film part. Am I even saying that right? The film, the little mesh thing, but the product comes out right there, and I just dip my brush or my sponge right there, and I like that because it doesn't get messy. I know some people don't really like the fact that it comes with a little thing like that, but I actually like it. If all of my setting powders had that in there, like, I would love them even more. So definitely try this out if you are wanting to try anything from Marc Jacobs. Highly recommend the setting powder. Primers. So the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, you guys know this is my holy grail primer of all primers. I have it in the box because this is one that Too Faced sent me and I still have not used it yet, but this is what it looks like if you guys have not seen it already. It just comes in like a little squeeze tube. It does have a pump, which is nice. So if you're wanting a primer that is moisturizing and lightweight and smells really good, definitely try out the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I have mentioned this like a bajillion times on my channel. So definitely try this one out if you are on the hunt for a new primer. I also want to recommend the Too Faced Hangover RX Mist. So this is the 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. So you can use this as a primer, and you can also use this to set your makeup. I usually use this before I apply my makeup because I feel like it just makes my foundation blend out so much better, and it just makes it look so much more, what's the word? I don't know the word, but I like to use this before applying my makeup. And if my makeup looks too matte or it looks like it's just too dry, I usually just spray my face with this. So I honestly don't think this does a good job with just setting your makeup, but I like to use it before I apply my makeup and also after I apply it if my foundation looks, or if my face looks super dried out or super powdery. This does a great job with just pretty much refreshing your makeup and just making it look more, you know, awake and more alive and more refreshed. So try this out if you know, are wanting to try out a new primer spray, or if you have dry skin. Yes, if you have dry skin, this is gonna be your best bet, as well as the primer by Too Faced. So try these out. If you're on the hunt for a foundation that is going to look super natural on the face, like it's just gonna look like you don't even have on any foundation, like girl, it's gonna look bomb. Some people are gonna be like, girl, what is on your face? I need that today. So if you're looking for a foundation like that, I would recommend the one by Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Born This Way. I am in the shade Chai. So if you're wanting something super natural looking on the face, and it just gives you a nice coverage, like it looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. If you're wanting something like that, definitely try out the Too Faced Born This Way if you have not already. So yeah, so that's actually the only foundation that I'm gonna mention in today's video. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on other foundations, I just uploaded a video where I did my favorite drugstore and high-end foundations with my friend Yanni Rose here on YouTube. So if you guys are wanting to see more options from me that I like, then definitely check out that video. I will have it down below in my description. And of course, you guys know my recommendations video would not be one without mentioning my Sephora Microsmooth Baked Face Compact. Now this, y'all, let me just tell you, I don't know if it's like a location thing, but I noticed a lot of you are saying they don't have this online anymore, like it's all sold out. And every time I catch somebody comment that on a video, I immediately go to Sephora and I see that it's available. And I think it's a location thing. I don't know, maybe it's because some locations, they don't have it available online, but I felt like whatever is available online, everybody can, like, they can see the availability online. I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know, it's confusing. Let me know if you understand how that works. But like I said, every time when somebody tells me that like this is never available on the website, I go on there, I'll check it, and I'll see that it's available. So it's kind of confusing. Like I said, maybe it's like a location thing. I don't know what they're doing. I just wish Sephora would just make these available to everybody. I don't know if they are really going to discontinue this. I don't know, but it's so good. I feel like, why even discontinue this product? But this is, again, the Sephora Microsmooth Baked Face Compact. This is like my baby, you guys. I already have 3 of these in my cart because I do need some more backups. I'm just working on one of my backups, so I have 1 more left in my collection. But I have been through a total of 3 of these already, and like that goes to show that this product is bomb. It's so sheer, but at the same time it gives you a nice, flawless, seamless coverage. Like, it is so beautiful on the skin. It just makes everything look smooth and just beautiful. So this is in the shade Deep. It's very similar to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's a little bit cheaper than the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, but if you can't get your hands on this, then I highly recommend getting the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And I am the shade Dark Deepest in the Skin Finish. So yeah, so let's talk about highlighters. I only have 2 to share, and one of them is by Becca. This is in the shade Geode, what is it? Chocolate Geode. And you guys, if you are if you're my skin tone or darker or even a little bit lighter and you're looking for the best bronzy golden highlighter, this is, girl, just go ahead and put it in your cart now, like right now. Pause the video, put this in your cart right now. Let me just show it to you. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It is so gorgeous and bronzy and beautiful and just everything. I think my lights are like blinding it, but it is so pretty. Look at that. So like I said, if you are a dark skin and you're wanting something that's super pretty on the skin, super golden and bronzy, this is going to be for you. Another highlighter that I want to share is actually one that I have not used in a very long time. It's actually one that I used constantly when it came out, and that is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge highlighter. Y'all, this is one that I used so much when it first came out. Like, it is, I don't think you guys can see it. I can't see it right there on the monitor, but if you see it in person, you can definitely see that I have really shown a lot of love to this highlighter. And I use both sides. I didn't just use one side, but I usually just mix the 2 together, and it makes the most beautiful rosy, like rose gold highlighter on the skin. It is so freaking pretty. Oh, my lights are blinding everything, but there it is right there. Both of them swatch right there, but I just mixed both of these together, and this is the one that I wore in pretty much all of my videos last year during the fall season, because I think that's when I purchased this. I think that's when this came out, like closer to the fall time, I believe. But I've gotten so many compliments on this highlighter, and I do have a video, not a video, but a picture on my Instagram. I just uploaded the picture a couple of days ago. It was with me and my, like, I had on all white with a white beanie, and this is on the cheeks. And I know a lot of you are wondering like what was on my face, but I know for sure this was the highlighter that I had on my cheeks. And the blush was, I forgot what the blush was called, but this was the highlighter that I had on. It is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. So if you want to see this like on the face, definitely check out my Instagram. I'm gonna have it linked or like on the screen right here. If you're not following me on Instagram, girl, what are you doing? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some eyeshadow palettes, get them out the way, because eyeshadow palettes, I feel like, are one of the best investments when the Sephora sale comes. And I have one that I mentioned in all of my Sephora videos, well, my Sephora recommendations videos. And I know half of you already know what palette I'm about to talk about. And then there are some of you who are just coming to my channel are clueless. So the one that I want to share is definitely a palette that you need in your collection, because it literally has everything that you need, and that is the Sephora Pro Warm Palette. If you're into warm shadows, this is going to be all, like, this is the palette that you'll ever need if you're looking for a warm eyeshadow palette. And I know I constantly keep buying warm eyeshadow palettes, but literally, if you have this in your collection, you don't need another warm palette. You have all of the shades you need. You have black in here, which y'all know this is a staple color for me in any palette. You have some metallics and a lot of mattes. So if you like mattes, if you like metallics, if you like a good pigmented, easy to blend out shadow, then you will love this palette. So again, this is the Sephora Pro Warm, and they do have several other ones that they just came out with, which I don't think I'm gonna purchase any more of those, because I don't know, I just feel like, for one, big palettes like these, they kind of sort of overwhelm me. Like, having a palette with this many shadows in it, I get overwhelmed, and I never you know what to do with all of the shadows, which is one of the main reasons why I don't even have not one single Morphe palette in my collection. And I know some of you are gonna be like, but no girl, I don't have not one single Morphe eyeshadow palette in my collection because I get overwhelmed. Like, I don't want a huge palette with that many shades in it. I'd much rather prefer to purchase like a smaller palette with maybe like 12 up to 12, maybe 12 the most. Like 12 shadows are the most, besides this one, because I had to get this one in my collection because y'all know I just needed it. Now, I have purchased Morphe palettes, but that was in the past because those were giveaways, but I don't own a Morphe palette. Another one that I want to recommend is by Too Faced, and this is their Peach, what is it? Just Peachy Mattes palette. So if you're into all matte shadows and you don't really want to purchase the big Sephora palette that I just showed, then definitely get this one. This one is really, really good, you guys. This is literally one of the best eyeshadow palettes from Too Faced. Like, these shadows blend out so good, they smell so good, and they look really, really beautiful on the eyes. So definitely try this out if you have not already. Like I said, I feel like this is one of their best palettes that they came out with. And like the colors, you can create a lot of looks with this. You may think you can't, but once you get this in your hands, like when I saw this in person versus when I saw it on the computer, I was like, okay, this looks so much better in person than it does online. So when you get this and swatch the shades, like, you are gonna fall in love. Okay, the last palette that I want to share is by Urban Decay, and I believe this is another one that I shared in my Sephora recommendations last time, but I want to recommend it again because this is literally one of the best shadows from Urban, like not shadows but palettes from Urban Decay, and they did such an amazing job with this palette. Like, I really have to give it to them because they did awesome with this palette. Like, the colors in here are gorgeous, they are so easy to work with, and they're super pigmented, and they just look so gorgeous on the eyes. I did do a full review on this palette. If I can remember, if I can find the video, I will have it linked down below for you guys, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen that review. But then again, there are a lot of you that are just coming to my channel. But if you guys want to see like a review or a tutorial on this palette, I'm going to try to have that video down below for you guys. But this is one of the best palettes from Urban Decay. I'm not really a huge fan of their palettes anyway, but when they came out with this, like, this was the star of the show for all of their palettes, you guys. So this is good. Now, I want to recommend this mascara by Hourglass. This is the Caution Mascara, y'all. I've already put 2 of these in my cart because they are bomb. And let me just say, I had one of my subscribers mention in the comment, I forgot what video it was, but I was saying, I think I had said it in the video, or maybe I had mentioned something down in the comments, but I was saying I was gonna go ahead and purchase the full size of this, and she was like, don't do that, because if you purchase 2 of the small size, it's still cheaper than purchasing the full size, and you're getting more product. So this, what am I saying? This, if I can read it, ooh, girl, I need to go to the eye doctor. But I think this has, oh girl, I cannot see. If you look at it on the website and you put 2 of these together, like, you're getting more product than you are with 1 full size, and you're still paying $1 less for getting 2 of these, but you still get more product. Did that make sense? But whoever mentioned that to me, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, because I did not pay attention to that, and thank you. All right, you guys, we're almost done. Now, the last things I want to talk about are lip products. You guys already know I am a huge lip junkie. So I have some goodies in front of me. And the first few I want to talk about are ones that are brand new. And they are the new Becca Glow Glosses. Y'all, oh my gosh. So they sent me a PR package, and I honestly, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't even intrigued by the glosses just by looking at them on Instagram. But when I swatched these, when I wore these, this one in particular, blown away, shook, all the above. So this one is called, what is the shade? Molten Mauve. And y'all already know this color is all of my alley, but this gloss is so freaking pretty. It is gorgeous. I'm gonna try to do a good swatch so you guys can see it good, but it has like small, gold flecks in it, and it is so pretty on the lips. Oh, it is so pretty. I hope you guys can see the gold in there. I really hope you guys can see it because I cannot see a thing. It's gorgeous. Let me just go ahead and wipe whatever I have on my lips off and just put it on. All right, so this is what it looks like. It pretty much looked kind of like the color that I had on already, but y'all, when I say if you look at this in person, you are gonna fall in love. Like, this is not doing it any justice. Also, I want to mention that these kind of have like a cooling sensation on the lips, but it's not intense. So if you don't like those tingly glosses, it's not like that. This one you can it's like you can barely feel the cooling sensation, but it's there. And it does have a minty scent, which I think smells really good. And the other ones that they have, now I think they have more shades. They only sent me 3. This other one is called Metamorphic Gold, and this is just a, like it says, it's a gold. I'll swatch. Ooh, this is so pretty. The only ones that I used was the mauve and the red. I have not even swatched this one yet. The red is really gorgeous. I can't wait to show you guys the red one. But this one is really pretty. This will be a really good topper. Like if you want to top it off with a, like if you want to put it over a lipstick. Can you guys see those? These are pretty. Okay, that is gorgeous. That was the only one that I did not swatch. So this red one is beautiful, you guys. Like, I know I'm going crazy over these glosses, but they're bomb. So this one is called Ruby Fire. This is gonna be the perfect glossy holiday lip. It is so pretty, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. This one also has, it looks like it has rose gold shimmer in it. It's, y'all, it is gorgeous. I really hope you guys can see the shimmer in these glosses. I really hope you can. Because that shimmer, like I feel like the shimmer that they have in them just really makes them stand out. And y'all, try them out. Another gloss that I want to recommend, I feel like I have not talked about this one in a very long time, and I feel bad because this used to be my baby. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in the shade Sepia. Y'all, this is all I talked about last, like, why was I about to say last month? But last year, any gloss that I featured on my channel, it was always this one. Any gloss that I had on my lips, it was always this. 9 times out of 10, if you guys saw me with a mauvey, brownie, glossy lip, this was on the lips. And this literally is my favorite gloss of all glosses. It is so pretty, so like, it's gorgeous. You guys have to get it. Like, you have to. Where is it? Can you see that? Can you see? Stop focusing on my face. All right, there it is, right there. Right there. There you go. But it's kind of similar to the Becca gloss, but the Becca one is more sheer. But it is gorgeous on the lips. Pick that up. And the very last gloss that I recommend is the one by Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb. I never picked up the new one. I always, like when it first came out, I told myself I was gonna get it. And then I started looking at reviews and just seeing it swatched on darker skin, and I was not really a fan of it. So I like the original one better than the new one. This is the like a pinky peachy color. You guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen this gloss, but I'm gonna swatch it anyway since we're swatching some stuff. So there is the Gloss Bomb by Fenty Beauty right there. It's such a pretty everyday gloss, so highly recommend that. Now, if you're not into glosses, then I would recommend a liquid lipstick, and the one that I want to share, or the ones that I want to share, are the new Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick. So I have the shade Unveil, Uncuffed, and then I have Uncensored. So I did a full video, like a swatch video on these 2 newer shades. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to try to remember to have it linked down below. But my favorite ones out of all of the 3 that I have is this brown. You guys know I love a brown lipstick, lip gloss, lip pencil, brown anything, girl, on the lips. If it's brown, I gotta have it. Y'all, girl, oh my God. Right before I sat down to film this video, I was getting everything together and I realized I lost, like literally lost, and I think I know where it is, and it's on the ground somewhere outside, because the reason why I say that is because I was using it in the car, and when I got out of my car, I heard something hit the ground, and I was looking around trying to see what it was, and I never found anything. And then I came inside, and when I started to put everything in my box to get everything ready, I went to my purse to grab that product out, and it wasn't in my purse. And now I know it's somewhere on the ground outside, and I cannot find it anywhere. And you know how sometimes when you park like right beside like a, what do you call those things? A gutter? What, girl, what do you call those things in the ground? Like the little hole things. I think it went down that, like, I don't know, but I went ahead and put 2 more in my cart because it was my favorite one. And the one that I'm talking about is the Sephora Gel Lip Liner. So I purchased, it's the shade Hot Sauce, and that's the one that I lost. And after purchasing that one, I found that I like that one better than this one that I had originally. This is in the shade Rosewood, which is still a really, really beautiful color. But Hot Sauce, girl, that was my everyday lip color. It is so pretty. I would wear it all over the lips alone. I would pair it with a lot of lip products. But this is Rosewood. It's a really pretty mauve-y rose color. But Hot Sauce is a little bit lighter. Like, just imagine this color a little bit lighter. And just imagine Your Lips But Better color. Like, that is the shade, like, that's the kind of shade Hot Sauce was. And I don't know why they called it Hot Sauce, but Hot Sauce is my favorite one, and I will be purchasing some more of those. I just cannot believe I dropped it on the ground. But yeah, these are like my favorite lip pencils from Sephora. They do twist up. You don't have to sharpen them, and I feel like they last a very long time. I've been using this one a lot before I even purchased the other one in the shade Hot Sauce. But this one again is in the shade Rosewood, and the reason why I purchased another one is because I loved this one so much. So I went ahead and purchased Hot Sauce. So speaking of Hot Sauce, the lip product that I always paired with that lip pencil is the one by Too Faced. This is in the shade Girl Code, and this with Hot Sauce is like a match made in heaven. Like, that is my everyday lip when I go to work. It is so pretty. Girl, like this, I'm almost out of this lipstick because I use it so much. I don't know if you guys can see inside. Like, look at that. I have put a good dent in this because I use it so much. It is so freaking pretty. If you're looking for an everyday beautiful lipstick that is like gorgeous, definitely try this one out by Too Faced. It is my favorite one. Can you guys see? Can you see? There it is. But if you can't tell already, like, I like rosy mauve color lips. Like, that is my favorite other than brown. So yeah. All right, so the very last lip product that I want to share is a lip mask, and it is by the brand Laneige. Laneige, I always get that name wrong, but this is their lip sleeping mask. They just came out with a set, so you can get this as well as 3 little small ones inside that set, which I did purchase. I purchased it because, for one, I am obsessed with this lip mask, and I wanted to try out 3 other flavors. Flavors? Is that scents? Girl, whatever. But this smells like a legit watermelon starburst. It smells, oh, it smells so good. But other than the scent, this is such a good lip sleeping mask. So if you have dry lips, especially this time of the year, usually my lips get dry because it is a little cold outside. So I like to use this at nighttime as well as in the morning times. This is so, like, it feels so good on the lips, you guys. But yeah, I highly recommend this lip sleeping mask because it is bomb. All right, so that is everything that I recommend for the Sephora sale. Again, I will have all the dates down below in the description if you guys are interested in shopping this sale. I feel like this video is gonna be super long. I feel like I talked a lot in this video, and I also shared a lot of products. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you're gonna be purchasing during this sale. I would love to know what is in your cart. So let's go ahead and chit chat down below in the comments. I wanna know everything that you guys are picking up during the sale, because that way I can kind of get an idea if I wanna kind of, you know, edit my cart or anything like that. But yes, I think that is all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.